Yo, these decorations are fire. You did a great job.
It's okay. You need like a tray or something. I don't know.
Yes, sir. Play Christmas music. One thing that is very frustrating about downtown Grand Rapids is that there are no gas stations. Shout out to Colin for giving me the coffee updates of what the other location has. What's your opinion of HelloFresh day one?
It's pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, it's convenient.
So y'all know I'm not a yes man because yesterday I outed that restaurant, all right? HelloFresh out of 10 is a 10. Dead serious. I enjoyed it a lot. The food was amazing, as you can tell from the time lapse. Leigh cooked it. She did a bang up job.
Especially since I cook already. So it's like certain things I was able to, if you already know how to cook, I suggest this will give you a little.
And the best part about it, I helped. I did a good job.
And you didn't leave the eye on the stove
Oh,
this time.
okay. Well, they don't know about that, so we'll leave that. We'll leave that be.
See you later, alligator.
Wait, Ravel, what's the problem?
Eric, you play too much.
Wait,
Eric.
wait, wait, wait,
Eric,
wait,
you
wait,
play
wait,
too
wait.
much, Eric. Eric, stop.
Goodness gracious.
Eric,
I'm
Eric,
going,
stop.
I'm going outside, Ravel. So I was editing the vlog and realized that as I was going over these settings, I did miss out a lot of the different explanations of how the camera actually works. So for those people who know how the camera works and things, don't think at all that I believe that this is the best way of explaining everything. It was just a very easily digestible way for my 3 friends that I was teaching camera settings to. If anybody does have more questions, feel free to comment them down below and I can make another video that explains anything in more detail. But also at the same time, like the YouTube search bar is right, not too far. Feel free to do some research and find out a little more. So this is just my understanding. I didn't learn from school or anything, so I could be wrong. Actually, let's call it camera settings. Basically a triangle, because there's basically 3 different things that you're changing to get you to the perfect exposure, which is right there in the center. This is also like perfect exposure for like a more commercial type of photo. If you're doing something that's stylistic where like it looks like the person's moving and there's blur, or you're doing something to where like you're messing with different lightings, like you're gonna be changing settings and adjusting it for it. But knowing these facts will also help you when you're messing with the more creative types of things. We'll start with your aperture. The measurement of how big or little your aperture is in f-stop. The higher the f-stop number, the more that's in focus, but also the darker it is. Yeah, the lower the f-stop number, the smaller the aperture hole is, the less that's in focus, and then also the brighter the photo. So a great example is like, do any of you guys wear glasses? No. So if I take my glasses off, everything's blurry. But if I squint like this, more gets in focus, but it also is getting darker. But if I open my eyes all the way, it's brighter, but less is in focus. So for example, if my aperture is down at 1.8 everything's blurred out behind them, senior photo look, the picture we were just looking at, it's because it has a really low f-stop. Shutter speed. The higher the shutter speed, the faster it's clicking, right? Shutter speed right now is at 8,000. You hear how fast that's going? Then I'm gonna take it down to, I'm gonna go lower, 1/10. You hear how slow that is? So the higher the shutter speed, the faster the shutter's going, but that is the less light that's being let in because it's going so fast. And then the lower the shutter speed, the more light that's let in. So like the brighter the photo is in regards to exposure, but also the more motion blur there will be. And the higher the ISO is, the brighter the photo is, also the grainier the photo is. So the lower the ISO, the darker the photo, but the less grain it is. Everything you do has a reaction to it, basically. Every single last thing. You adjust this, it's gonna affect this. You adjust this, it's gonna affect that. But being able to get to that perfect exposure is able to be done based on the adjustments for this. So that's why I don't suggest looking at other people's settings, because those settings are specific to that location. So that was episode 2 of this season of vlogs. Thanks guys for watching. No more vlogs, kidding. I've got more coming. Thank you all for the support. A lot of people texted me or messaged me and said that they really enjoyed seeing yesterday's vlog. And so I'm gonna keep it up as long as I can. Life gets busy though, so hopefully it lasts a decent amount of time this time around. But again, just really appreciate the support and people sharing it. Create daily.